Hello everybody, it's Nathan from Arcadius Ops, and today we are going to do the UK drone laws. It's been a little bit of uncertainty over the past, especially the past couple of months, due to the forever changing drone laws in the UK because of the disaster called Brexit. I'm not going to go into the wherefores and whyfores of Brexit. What I am going to do though is tell you what the changes are and how as drone operators in the UK we can continue flying our drones. Well, to start with the basics, there are three categories: open, specific, and certified. The open category is low risk, and that is for essentially the hobbyists, and some commercial pilots fly there, but you have the A1 subcategory, fly over, A2 fly near, and A3 fly far from people. The fly far from people is if you're in the middle of a mountain range and there's not a soul for miles and miles around. That's what the A3 category is. The flying near people is you're a little bit near, so maybe 150, 200 meters away from them, but there would be probably some urbanization going on. And the flyover people is you were directly in, basically you can just walk over to the people that you are operating your drone in. The specific category is a little bit more risk. You need to have an operational authorization from the CAA. You need to submit a risk assessment to them. But however, there's no limit on the mass or weight of your drone, and you can, under certain conditions, do your beyond visual line of sight. Obviously, this open is always visual line of sight. Specific can be beyond, but we do recommend at all times visual line of sight. Your high risk certified category is basically your manned aviation equivalent. So a little picture there of what looks like to be a Predator drone. So you're talking the fixed wing drones that are of considerable weight, and the military operations, the drones like the Autel, and yeah, the Predators of this world. That is extreme complication of operational authority. So the open category is the lowest risk that we are taking here. All right, let's zoom in on that a little bit. And as pilots in this category, we are talking mostly about the hobbyists. All right, mostly the hobbyists, and some commercial pilots are going to be operating with that. If you notice here, you've got less than 25 kilograms, line of sight at all times, and stay below 400 feet, 120 meters, which is more or less what most other countries have. You can fly over obstacles and go above 400 feet, provided that you overfly by a maximum of 50 meters. You've got permission to overfly this obstacle, and the horizontal separation is 50 meters. So there's a lot of scope there with your weight. You've got 25 kilograms. So that's a bit generous as far as I'm concerned. So that's your open category. Now, what does it mean for us as drone operators? Well, to operate within this A1 category, which is you fly over people, right? If your drone is less than 250 grams and it's got a camera, these were the old CE marks on the drones. Right? Under the old legacy drones, you could fly over people, but not crowds. And a crowd essentially a crowd is that there's no escape route for the people involved. So a crowd would be a rock concert or a park or a gathering or a sports event where the people are enclosed within a physical perimeter, and should your drone lose control or you lose control of the drone or it fails, then the people in that crowd have no means of escape. For the A1 category, you need to read the manual. You need to do your online test. Now, the online test is your DMARES. There's a link in the description. And the DMARES is your CAA registration for your operator and for your drone. Within this A1 category, you need to do your A2 CFC, which is your A2 certificate of competence. And there are numerous online courses you can take for that. And notice now we have less than 100 grams if it's got the C1 mark on it. Everything else needs to be less than 500 grams. So it's quite a nice little package there for a 500 gram drone in the A1 category of the open category. Right. Now we've got the A2 subcategory, which is flying near people. The legacy drones, they could be in the past before Brexit 4 kilograms, and that was quite alright. But now you can only go to 2 kilograms. Okay, you need to stay 50 meters horizontally from uninvolved people. Right. You need to do your DMARES. All right. And you need to read the user manual, online training, which is your DMARES, and you need an A2 CFC, which is very well planned, and it's a good use of time and will make you a better drone pilot. And lastly, you've got the A3, which is fly far from people. Now, pre-Brexit, we could go 25 kilograms. Right? And we need to do the DMARES for this. DMARES, yes. We need to do the DMARES. You need to read the manual, and you need to do some online testing. Notice that there's no official certification that you need to fly this drone. We can have a drone between 2 and 25 kilograms. You must not have any uninvolved people present within your flight area. And you cannot go within 150 meters of residential, commercial, industrial, or recreational areas. So, involved people, this is the best situation to have in the UK. If you're flying near people, you need to get them involved. And involved people basically is giving them a safety briefing. All right? And then those people become involved and under your control as the drone pilot. So that's it basically for the UK. It's not complicated. We have the open category where we can fly over people, we can fly near people, and we can fly far from people. We need to keep visual line of sight. Right. You need to do your DMARES. That is for sure. All right. It's always worth having your DMARES, and it'll teach you, most importantly, the aviation law, which is basically Article 241 of the Air Navigation Order. That is the most important article within that. which basically means don't be a plonker, fly safe, keep safety in your head at all times. You may also go for the cap, the cap 722. Cap 722 is your essentially collision avoidance. Your cap is the advice on how to do Article 241. So when you need to go into complicated operations, you need your split-up-category authorization from the CCP, and you need to submit a risk assessment. And of course, the ultimate for every drone pilot is to get onto the high-risk certified category, and then you are into manned aviation territory. So look at the descriptions in the box, and happy flying. Okay, bye.